My name's Gunnar Mckell. Hi, my name's Gunnar Mckell. Gunnar Mckell, bitches. Straight out. I'm a rapper. I'm the best rapper, I think, probably, in the world. My name is Gunnar Mckell, and I'm an artist from Provo, Utah. And right now I'm doing a solo album. It's called Haymaker. It's gonna be burner. Went through some shit and was kind of gone out of the loop for a minute, and now I'm back on my feet, and so I'm just balls out making this stuff. Yeah, fat beats and rhymes and shit, and you know, heavy ass bass, some wobble shit too, make you crunk out in the clubs and shit. It's hardcore, dude. I started with a group called Numbs, you know, and we still kick it and do shows and stuff. At first it just started at like clubs and stuff, and we were like dancing and going crazy, and then we started asking the DJ if we could just, you know, use the mic for a bit, you know, throw on an instrumental, and we'd just bust raps. Like every Friday night there's a place called the Palace, and so yeah, it was like our second home there, and there was a soul room, and we were always in that soul room, you know. And but that's how it started. Rapping basically was just, we'd write raps at school, and every Friday night we would go and then we'd test them out. Just, you know, I don't know, I just really loved it, and it was exciting to me, and I got to just like speak my mind through the music. Little bit of electronic sound with some of it. Throw some fucking violins in there. Growing up, there wasn't a lot of rap or hip hop, you know. So you know, anything I could get. Kind of started with, I heard Run DMC, Peter Piper, and I was like, this is the shit. And you know, old LL Cool J, EPMD, Rakim, of course, my favorite, Public Enemy. And so we had to dig around for the shit, and like, so we did, and you know, like back in that time no one was really doing it around here, so we were kind of the oddballs or whatever, you know, like kind of would get picked on sometimes, and which is fine. Their girlfriends liked it. There was a phase like where I just kind of explored a little more and really got into, like, you know, classics like The Doors or the Beatles and Hendrix and Bob Marley, of course, and you know, I just kind of explored a little bit, so you know, it reflects in the music, and we were able to, we didn't know what we were doing at first, and we showed up at the studio like, yeah, we're here, you know, we didn't have beats or anything, we just thought like they'd magically appear or something, you know. So the first song we made was basically over a Ice-T instrumental, and it's funny and it's pretty whack, you know, but back then that's how we got started. And so anyway, like I said, like went through a phase where there was like a lot of different influences, and it wasn't just rap. I think it'll change your life forever. Yeah, we didn't really have anything to go by, so we were kind of just making our way as we went. You know, we didn't know how to make our own beats, so we started with live bands. You know, trying, you know, and that was cool, but it wasn't 100% what we wanted, and so from there we just figured out. We got a old school ASR 10, was it ASR 10 keyboard and a sample keyboard, and we started making our own beats, and that's how we started getting a lot better. And in the studio, the first studio we went to, it was our friend, and he's an awesome kid, but he was kind of lazy ass, and so we did a lot of the mixing and stuff on our own, which was good. Like, we learned a lot. So our first album, Metaphonic, was us just kind of testing the waters and feeling out the whole process of recording and yada yada. And like I said, there wasn't much to go on from a rap or hip hop point of view. So our sound was really different, and it was fun, man. And we'd do shows. It wasn't just, there was no just rap hip hop shows. You know, we would play with punk rockers or ska artists or just anything. And it was cool because it really, we meshed with all these other bands and learned a lot when it comes to performing and recording. And we were just dead serious about it. I mean, because we were having so much fun, you know. It's just a love thing. Bus flows out of the ordinary, just like, not like up there, because I was down there for a while. So coming out of the shithole has been good for that. It helps with the music when you get kicked in the ass by life. It helps with the music a lot. I just had a lot of emotional pain and heartache going on, and so I was trying to band-aid that shit up with, I mean, just trying to like numb it up. So yeah, I struggled with addiction for a minute, just trying to get through that period of my life and stuff. But coming out of that, it's been a cool experience to actually be able to look back and be past it. And of course, I'm not all the, you know, we all struggle or whatever, but it reflects in the music. And I think with this album, if it didn't have music, I don't know. Like, this was kind of like my life source. It'll be snapping necks. You'll be like, oh, it'll hurt you. It'll hurt your neck because you'll just be bumping to it. I can't really describe it or give it a definition. Yeah, it's well-rounded, and it's just real. For my album, Haymaker, started with a friend that was helping out with some of the production. Like, he showed me some of his beats, and I was just like, whoa! It was some different shit, and I was like, this is good. Like, you know, it sparked me up, and I started getting my confidence back, and I got really excited, and I got way into it, and it was going great. And then my friend, like, just went crazy. Like, honestly, just crazy. Like, ran out into traffic and shit, and just got weird. So I'm like, oh shit, what am I gonna do now? And so I started, I created my own shit, but I didn't know how to make my own beats, as in, like, percussion wise, da-da-da. Anyway, with him kind of, without him in the picture, like, it was just all on me, which was a cool thing, because it really reflects, like, my personality and where I want to take the music. And I don't know, I think that I think that a lot of people will feel it, because yeah, it's raw, and it's basically, I don't know, it just reflects what I've been through from you could go back to when I started with Numbs. It just seems like it's all led up to this. It can't just be put in any category, really, and that's cool. I mean, from a lot of people's response to it, like, doesn't matter what age, girl or boy, like, all around people have, like, seems like they're digging it, because it's different, but it has the energy of, like, when I first got into rap, like, that spark or whatever. It has that kind of lit a fire under my ass, and it don't stop. Yeah, so I want you to check it out and share it with other people, and no, just spread the word, because get it while it's hot, because it's gonna blow the fuck up, for real. For real. I'm an artist, and I love all kind of, like, pretty much all around. I like any sort of art, but music is my thing. I like doing music.
she wrote. When I provoke, hold